Do you forget what you read? How many times have you looked back at a book only to struggle to recall just a few points? The rapidity with which we forget astonishes us. We blame our bad memory. We might even give up and stop trying. But don't beat yourself up about it. This is actually something that's built into us. Our brain chooses to forget some things. Otherwise, the sheer amount of data from what we see, hear, taste, smell and touch, along with our impressions, would overwhelm us. To which then how could we focus on our tasks? For instance, if we were to remember all the bad things with the same intensity as the original event, we would be stuck in a depressive or self-pitying loop. We need to forget things to survive. So let's learn to work with this essential part of us and get what we read out of this forgetting cycle and up to the forefront with these 6 steps. Step 1. Strengthen your goals. Strengthen your deep driving desire to learn. This is more important than any rule or technique. If you don't have this, then 1,000 rules on how to study will not help you and all the potential in the world will be useless. Just like how sunlight can't burn through anything without a magnifying glass focusing it, you can't achieve anything unless a goal is focusing your effort. Then how would you develop this urge? By having a clear picture of your goals, whether it be a great relationship, career, or business. Frame a picture of it or stick it on your wall in good view and look at it when you feel yourself stumble. Picture how their mastery will help you reach a happier, richer life. Say to yourself over and over, my peace of mind, my happiness, my health, and perhaps even my income will, in the long run, depend largely on applying the truths taught in this book. Step 2. Read first rapidly. Instead of absorbing information indiscriminately, the brain employs a powerful filter in order to determine what will and won't be stored. Some ideas may resonate with you more, and they might be the only ideas you retain. The main gist of the chapter may be then lost on you. So first, get a bird's eye view on each chapter by rapidly reading it first. Then you'll know where which bits go and which areas have been neglected in your memory bank. Don't be tempted to rush into the next chapter, unless you are merely reading for entertainment. Step 3. Read again thoroughly and pause to think. Our brains perceive information as important if it is caught by one of 2 filters, emotion or experience. Use these filters to your advantage and apply them when you go back and reread each chapter, allowing yourself to frequently stop to do so. Activate the emotion filter by fully absorbing anecdotes. Recall your current situation. How does it make you feel? How could you feel if you were to apply these principles? Then see it in action. The more a person knows about a subject, the easier it becomes to learn even more. This is because new learning always tries to attach itself to previously learned material. So don't get frustrated when learning a new subject. Remember, it's natural to forget, so persevere. As your brain builds up folders of experience and information, they'll be sorted into appropriate drawers. Recall and retention will improve. Step 4. Use a pen. Read with a pen, a red crayon or pencil in your hand, and make a mark next to every suggestion that resonates with you. Draw a line beside it and mark it according to usefulness with stars, with 4 being very useful and 1 being not very. Underscore every 4-star suggestion. Marking and underscoring a book makes it more interesting, adds to the experience, and makes it far easier to review with speed. Step 5. Review the book often. Dale Carnegie, author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, can spend 2 years writing a book, and yet he confesses he still needs to go over it from time to time to remember what he wrote in his own book. So don't think that skimming through a book once will suffice. If you want to get real lasting benefit out of a book, spend a few hours reviewing it once a month. Keep it on a desk in front of you every day and glance at it often. Keep reminding yourself of the rich possibilities for improvement that still lie ahead. Step 6. Use your newfound knowledge often. You've heard of the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. The best way to tell your brain that something is not important is by not using it. So tell your brain that it is important by applying your newfound knowledge at every opportunity. Make it a part of your daily experience. Write it into your schedule, have a chat to someone about it, make daily checklists, or just use an alarm to remind yourself when to practice it. If it is something difficult to apply, then refer to its pages. It will require time and persistence. A constant campaign of review and application is essential. Otherwise, you will forget. There is no other way.